time I try to film a video, delivery man comes to my neighbor's house. Let's listen for a second. Today I want to talk about starting your own home business. A lot of you guys ask me lots of questions. What do I do? Where do I start? How many of you guys have things that are just laying around your house that could be a potential sale? Probably a lot. A very good way to start, which is very low investment, is just to utilize the tools that you're probably already using, whether that be Facebook, Instagram, there's Kijiji, Facebook Marketplace. All these things are very, very low investment. The first thing I would suggest doing is start a Facebook page and start an Instagram page. You're slowly going to build a following. People love to see things that you're doing in the day, things that you're working on. They like to know the person behind the craft. Make sure that you have a Facebook page and you have an Instagram page. It's the best place to start. Second of all, you want to get more exposure on your items. Do that locally. I personally love supporting local businesses. I'm not a huge fan of supporting big box stores. If I can support somebody I know, a friend, or somebody that I've been following, I would rather buy something that was made by somebody than a machine or a corporation. Use Facebook Marketplace. Use Kijiji. Those things are very, very low investment, if at all any investment. Very, very simple to use. Start with Facebook Marketplace, start with Kijiji. Take some really, really good pictures of your items. Lighting is everything. You don't have to have a super fancy camera. Just take some really good pictures and list a few items. Don't list every single thing that you have in the same day. Space these things out. Maybe post a couple things in one day, a couple things another day, or twice a week. Do something like that, but get your items out there. If you really want to get a little bit more into this, you want to get that ball rolling more, post on something like Etsy. I personally love Etsy. I've been on it since 2009. Etsy's been great to me, gives a lot of exposure. It is not a huge investment either, but there are fees involved. So it does cost to list your item, and Etsy also takes a percentage of your sale once you sell it. You need to take those two things into consideration, and then you also need to take into consideration is your shipping. Now shipping has made or broke some of my sales because I did not anticipate how expensive shipping can be. Now, if you're in the United States, you're very lucky. You have a huge advantage because USPS has very reasonable shipping rates. But in Canada, Canada Post is very expensive. I would suggest looking into a Venture One card, which is a discount card that you can get for every time you ship something. It's not a huge discount, but hey, it's better than nothing. Or sometimes they'll kind of bump up faster shipping. You kind of get, it's a mini VIP card. It's nothing crazy, but it is better than nothing, and I believe it is free. I got mine a long time ago. Also, take into consideration like how much it is to ship something. I live in Prince Edward Island. A lot of my customers live in Alberta and British Columbia. That's where I've lived in the past. And for me to ship something just from PEI to Alberta can cost a minimum of $20. But if I ship something to the States, shipping is a lot cheaper. So I tend to market more towards US customers than Canadian customers when I'm advertising. So just make sure that you're taking into consideration how much it is to ship something. You can also offer free shipping, and you can shield that price into the allotted like whole price of your item. Like, how many of you guys go online and you're shopping and you're like picking out all these things, and all of a sudden you go to ship it and it's like $100 or like $50? Me, right away, I closed that shopping cart and I wasted maybe half an hour online looking at things, but because of the shipping, I'm just like, no, I'm out, sorry. Another thing you're gonna want to do is also have a really good write-up. Let people know as much as possible about the item that you're selling. A lot of people have a lot of questions, so the more information that you have on there, the less questions you're going to get. I like to look at a bio right away of something and get the most information I can because it makes an educated decision on my purchase. I don't have to email somebody and wait for them to get back to me. I just, boom, order's done. I'm waiting in the mail for it to get shipped to me. So those are some things that are really great to consider when you're opening up an Etsy store. You're trying to get some more exposure on your things. There's a lot of talented people out there. I love supporting local, my friends, the community. Start that Facebook page and start that Instagram page. Start adding all of the people that you have as friends already as contacts. The biggest advice that I have for you guys is to not, please, for the life of you, okay? Do not be super pushy with your things and your items. Yes, it's cool to, you know, advertise things, but don't do it a lot. A lot of people get really aggravated. That could make or break somebody following you. So those are a couple of great things that you can do to start to get that ball rolling with your home business. Starting a Facebook page, starting an Instagram page, look into Etsy. I will go into more detail about Etsy, but for right now, the biggest things I can suggest are starting those two things, and make sure you have great pictures of your items. Lighting is everything. You do not have to have a super amazing camera to take pictures. Natural lighting is your friend. Don't try to take pictures at like 11 or 12 o'clock at night. It ain't gonna happen. Most people's lighting that they have in their house is not strong enough to project a really good picture. Midday, afternoon, go to a window, get that natural sunlight in. It's going to make your items just pop. Take a lot of different pictures. Try to take about 6 or 7 pictures of your item as well too, and post a really great bio. Start with your Facebook page and start with Instagram. Low budget investment. Like I said, just add people that you know and share a couple posts, but don't go too crazy. Get that started. Let me know what you guys are selling, because I know there's a lot of you guys that follow my page that also have home businesses, or you have your own side gigs. I want to share this with everybody. So please post down below what your business is, what you make. Let me know. Maybe I need to buy a couple things as well too. Thank you so much for watching. Until the next video. Peace, guys. Take care.